PTE summarize written text. What is the right way to do? What is not the right way to do? I've been practicing in so many websites. Most of the times I get 0. Most of the times I get low score. What is the right way out? Well, if you're bombarded with all these questions, then trust me, today's video is the one gives you not just 1, 2, 3 or 4 or 5, in fact 7 different ways to get that 90 out of 90 towards your PTE writing from summarize written text. I want to make most out of this video. Make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul here from SKILLS PTE ACADEMIC. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another super awesome pop-packed video on PTE summarize written text, 7 perfect ways to get 90 out of 90. Well, before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance. The WhatsApp link is in the description of this video. You can click on the link, send us a message. We will do the needful. Also to tell you, we have released our AI portal, which almost mirrors the score that you get in the exam. The link for the AI portal is also in the description, or you can just type www.skillsptewithnakul.com. There are other names which come close to this. They are not ours. It's just skillsptewithnakul.com. You can log in, subscribe with the plan and start practicing. Additionally, we also have released 4 official ebooks. All the ebooks are in the description of this video. If you don't want to miss out on the contents of the ebook, you can click on the link, buy it as a combo and avail some discount. And last but not the least, we released our spelling and vocabulary app, which also got collocation in it, and we are adding more. The link for our spelling app is in the description. It's called Skills Pro AI. Android version is released. iPhone version probably will be released today or tomorrow. Alright, without any further delay, let's straight away get right into the PTE summarize written text, 7 perfect ways to get 90. When we talk about summarize written text, yes, there are a lot of changes, especially after the recent update that happened on August 7th, 2025. The number one change is the content, which was for 2 marks evaluated. Now it is 4 marks, meaning content has become a priority, isn't it so? Earlier grammar was 2, now also grammar is 2. Earlier spelling was there, now spelling has been removed. Doesn't mean that you can make spelling mistakes. If you make spelling mistakes, that will be counted inside grammar. Vocabulary was there earlier as well for 2 marks. Now also it is 2 marks. Form was 1 mark, now also 1 mark. You got to write between 5 to 75 words. Anything above 50 to 60 plus word is a great one. The most important update is summarize written text hardly contributes some 4 to 5 marks towards your writing and reading earlier, but now it contributes from 2 questions, approximately 19 to 20 marks towards your writing and reading separately, and that makes this module very, very critical, very important, especially if one is aiming for that 85 in writing and 70 in reading, because writing and reading are completely covered from this summarize written text. Now we'll unveil all the 7 ways. I will open our AI portal, which is newly launched. You can log in and start practicing as well. I'll show each one of these 7 ways and show you how much marks do I get, what is the right way, wrong way, how to get full marks in the exam. Let's start. The very first way is simple one, sentence 1, comma and sentence 2. This is a very simple one which talks about using coordinating conjunction. What is this S1 and S2? Very simple. Throughout this I'll be talking in terms of S1, S2 and S3. Basically we need 3 or 2 sentences. S1 or S2 means after a full stop, or the first sentence, or after a full stop, until you find another full stop, you got to copy. If you find a question mark in between, don't copy. If you find exclamatory mark, don't copy. From a full stop till the end of a full stop, whatever is there, you copy, and that marks sentence 1. Like this, do it 3 times. You get sentence 2 and sentence 3. As simple as that. Now I'll just open our portal, take this sentence 1 and sentence 2, paste it, and show you how much marks do I get. Let's start. Alright, so this is our portal. I've opened already summarize written text. I've got a big paragraph here. I'm now taking 3 sentences, preferably 1 from the intro in the beginning, 1 in the middle and 1 towards the end. So this buffalo milk has been until this texture. There's a full stop and I've copied here as the first sentence. Second, probably one of the over here, probably after 1 sentence I've taken until I find this full stop. Probably you can consider that as the center portion. I've copied that entire sentence as it is, and the last portion I've copied probably this after furthermore. Yes, probably I should have copied furthermore, but it's okay, you can ignore furthermore, that will not make any difference to the scores. So I've taken from buffalo milk is often towards the end. This entire thing I've already copied and pasted. It's ready with me. It's already 76 words. At any cost, it should not cross 75 words. Remember this, we may have to do some operation. I'll show you. Now we'll start with our first way to do sentence 1, comma, and sentence 2. I'll just copy this first 2 sentences that I did, and I'm pasting it, comma, and in the end full stop, and I'm gonna submit it. This is basically sentence 1, comma, and sentence 2, and we will see how much marks do we get. See, vocabulary 2 out of 2, grammar 2 out of 2, form 1 out of 1, but content 2 out of 4, and that's expected because I've not covered all the parts, isn't it? So if I use sentence 1, comma, and sentence 2, will I always get low score with the recent update? And if you're not covering most of the parts in your answer, probably you would lose 1 or 2 marks. That's what our AI is built on. It says covered a few sections but missed several key points. That actually makes sense. Precisely, it's working. I just copied the first 2 sentences, the rest of it I've not covered. So obviously we have not correctly summarized it with respect to content. Earlier you would have got 2 out of 2, but now it is not the case. You may end up getting 2 out of 4. It's not because S1, comma, and S2. The S1 and S2 that I've taken into consideration, they are just at the beginning. I have not covered the rest of it. Now we'll take up the second way to do S1, comma, but S2 instead of and. I'm going to use but. Let's check it out. Alright, the same thing, the first 2 or 3 sentences I've taken, I'm copying the same, instead of and I'm copying with the word but, and towards the end full stop started with a capital letter. Let's submit it. 52 words. Well, the grammar is 2 out of 2, form, everything is correct, but content is not increasing only because I've not covered all the parts of the paragraph. I've covered only the little bit in the beginning and not the rest of it. So covered a few sections but missed several key points. So this is the drawback of this S1, comma, and S2 with respect to the new changes, because content has been increased to 4 instead of 2. If you still want to use S1, comma, and S2, then try to cover probably S1 half of it from the beginning, half of it from the middle, S2 half of it towards the end, something of that. You cover the content, the key content, then probably would end up getting 4 out of 4. Otherwise it would be 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 4. So it's not suggested unless you can do some operation and take the content bits and pieces from throughout the paragraph. Now we'll take the third way, which is the new template, new structure, S1, comma, and S2, comma, but S3, and definitely 50 plus words. We will just try this in our portal and see how much marks do we get. Alright, the same thing, already 3 sentences I've covered. I'm just copying it and I'm pasting it here. So it's comma and here I'm removing the full stop, comma, but towards the end full stop, but 78 words. Now it's going to be 0. We cannot have 78 words. So I'll do some operation to remove. Probably I'll help you out on how to remove. Milk is often preferred in Ayurvedic medicine due to its cooling properties, which are believed to aid in reducing body heat and promoting, and is an additional information. So I'll just remove this. This would come to 75 words. I'm just submitting it. Now it is 4 out of 4, 2 out of 2, 2 out of 2, 9 out of 9, and this is what we have written. Looks like the engine is picking up. Here what the change that we did, we covered probably some part in the beginning, some part in the middle, some part towards the end, and AI understood that I've tried to summarize almost all the parts of the paragraph, which indicates the portal is also working good, and this is what the expected behavior in the exam. 4 out of 4 if you want, this is what you should be doing. Now we'll take up the fourth way, wherein we resort to subordinate conjunctions, although, since, if, while, although, sentence 1, comma, sentence 2, full stop. We will try this out and see how much marks do we get. Alright, I've taken only the first 2 paragraphs. Obviously the content will be 2 that you already know, but we'll see if grammar goes for a toss. And here, although B has to be small, and towards the end full stop, 52 words, and we'll submit. Grammar has to be 2 out of 2. We will see, because it's grammatically done correctly. Everything is correct, but 7 out of 9 in the end, because the content is not up to the mark, because I've covered only the first 2 part. So if you're using something like this, probably you can add few more content towards the end, towards the middle, so that you end up getting 4 out of 4. Now we will take up the extension part of although S1, S2 comma and S3. Although S1 comma S2 is one sentence, sentence 1 comma and sentence 2. This is what it is. Coordinating conjunction. We'll just try this out and see how much marks do we get. Alright, I'm just restarting it. I copied all 3 sentences. Now I'll add although buffalo milk in the beginning, comma, although S1 comma S2, now comma and S3 towards the end, full stop. 78 words. We will just remove this last 3 words and put a full stop. Although the sentence 1 comma sentence 2 and comma and sentence 3, full stop. 74 words. We'll just see how much marks do we get. Hopefully the content has to be 4 out of 4. Grammar is 1.5. We will see. It is saying body temperature. The AI portal, see, AI is always smarter. Probably I removed one word extra. It was body heat. Introducing body is not making sense, so it said grammatically wrong. It's a different word. We'll just rephrase it. Reducing body heat was the word and putting a full stop. Now it should give a precise one. Basically it's giving the precise scores as well. So now it is 9 out of 9. No errors here. This is the 5th way that I showed you. Now we have got 2 more ways. We'll just find them out and then decide which one can be used. The 6th one is while S1 comma S2 semicolon S3. Now we'll make use of this semicolon. Let's figure out what marks do we get from this. Alright, I just copied it. I'm just pasting it here. It's while B has to be small, while S1 comma S2 is a semicolon. After semicolon, the next word should be in small letter with a space, and we will remove this promoting relaxation because it's exceeding 75 words. So it's while S1 here, texture it ends, and comma S2 ends at milk, cow's milk, semicolon, then buffalo it starts, the end of the sentence. 74 words. Content should be definitely 4 out of 4. Let's check the grammar. Grammar is 1.5. I would have made some mistake because I've given an extra white space there. All this will be problems in the exam. Understand this. So because here after comma I have given a double space, so it is considering that. So we'll just remove that double space. Now it should be precise. So trust me, we have really worked really hard on getting the precise scores in the website. Now it is giving 9 out of 9. Probably you can use this while S1 comma S2 semicolon S3. We will take up the last one and I show you how much marks do we get. The last one is while S1 comma S2 semicolon S3 comma and S4. Let's say the sentences that you've taken are very small. Let's say the paragraph itself has got smaller sentences, not a longer one. Then S1, S2, S3, whatever you write, sometimes it may not even cross 50 words. So in that scenario, probably you can use this while S1 comma S2 semicolon S3 and S4. Let's try it out in our portal and see how much marks do we get. Alright, now we have got 3 sentences, which itself is crossing probably 76 words. So I'll just alter them and try to make one more sentence from it. So it's while buffalo milk has been, I'll not touch this. Probably this is first sentence. I'll not do anything. One of the most notable characteristics of buffalo milk is its content, which gives second sentence. Now semicolon S3 comma and S4. Buffalo milk is often preferred in Ayurvedic medicine due to its cooling properties. Now I'll add comma and it is believed. Buffalo milk is often preferred in Ayurvedic medicine due to its cooling properties, comma, and it is believed to aid in reducing. So I changed it to S4 just to show you how the marks will be distributed. But you can take some smaller sentences S1, S2, S3, S4 and ensure it is less than 75 words. Alright, so I've made while S1, comma S2 semicolon. S3 is this and S4 is this. We'll just remove this extra space and we have a full stop, 75 words. We'll just check it out. So content 4, vocabulary 2, grammar we have messed it up a little bit because of the extra space. That's okay. We can remove that and I'll show you again. There should be one space after comma, not two spaces, which is considered not right in academic writing. Now it is 9 out of 9. Everything is precise. So we have tried and tested all the 7 ways. So here is the report that I can infer from the way we saw the score. So third method, S1 comma and S2 comma, but S3 50 plus words, 65 60 words will be better to get content 4 out of 4, and grammar, vocabulary, form, you don't have to worry, you'll get full scores. The next is the fifth method, wherein we invoked although S1 comma, S2 comma and S3 full stop. This is one of the methods that we used and got full scores. Or you can go with sixth method, while S1 comma, S2 semicolon, S3 full stop, this also we got full scores. Or the seventh one, the last one that we just did, while S1 comma, S2 semicolon, S3 comma and S4 full stop. Make sure you don't cross 75 words, and this entire thing is for PTE academic only. For PTE core, whatever the previous method, any of these methods or whatever the previous methods, S1 comma and S2, S1 comma but S2, all the S1 comma, S2, everything you can use, doesn't matter, you get the scores. But for PTE core, it is between 25 to 50 words. For PTE academic, it's 5 to 75 words. I think that's all for today. I really hope this was an informative content, giving you a complete understanding, insights on different ways and the different scores that it can contribute and impact your writing and reading scores in the exam. If you believe the video was informative, like, share and subscribe, and leave your valuable comments in the comment section. With this, I'll park the video here. This is Nakul, 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 signing off from Skills PTE Academic. Soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks much.